Hello and good evening everybody, welcome to Tier 3 finale, the finale of 7th Gear Racing for Season 8. And we are at Mexico tonight. Someone's pressed the ready up button very early, so we're already in the one-shot quali. I am joined here, as usual, by with Joel, sorry. How are you tonight?
Very good. Looking forward to the finale of the season. Obviously, drivers is already wrapped up, but constructors is all still to play for.
Yeah, it's Alpine ahead of Mercedes by 25 points with a sprint race after this one-shot quali, so there is plenty of points up for grabs. Those teams, Woody Ketchup and Paloma versus Dylan and Kudinch. Have just go through the S section there. Dylan, Poe and Elf Chunk all disqualified from the session. And looks like Woody Podgy as well, who was on board with for that one, has also invalidated, but it's going to be Woody Ketchup on pole, it looks like, by about 7 tenths. So go back from Woody Ketchup. Fresh P2, look at the invalidation. I think that's going to be a theme of the race. Who's going to keep their invalidations low?
Yeah, the S section is a pain to say the least. I think Paloma must have had a moment because she seems to be about 5-6 seconds off of her teammate. Usually
Yeah,
up the
but
front.
she's got a valid lap in, so that gains you 10 places nearly. So that's all you had to do around here. Just get a good lap. Well, get a lap in, and there you go. Twisted Down starts 8th on the grid. That's probably his highest qualifying position.
I think it is. Although I'm not sure where he started in the other sprints. He might have been higher up in the other sprints. Be interesting to see what he can do higher up the pack.
Yeah, it'll be see how he does.
Another
There shouldn't be any break.
Another notable good qualifying was Fresh, who was up in second.
Yeah, he's qualified well as well. Yeah, the one-shot quali does really throw up a mixed grid sometimes, especially around tracks like Mexico where you get invalidations quite easy.
It is brilliant. I do like the sprint format.
Yep, 3 of those this season.
Is that being increased next season, or has it been kept the same?
Still the same. Let's do 15 races next season. Should have a better season next season. But here we go for the first of our races tonight.
Let's live in the present, not the future.
Yeah. 5 red lights and away we go. It's a very good start from Fresh. But Woody Ketchup gets to the second phase of that. He's now got the slipstream Fresh going into turn 1. These two quite far ahead already of going into the turn 1. Very long run down the turn 1. Let's see if any incidents occur. Ooh, looks like it's a little bit of bumping at the back there, but it looks like they've all come through fairly safely.
Paloma already up to third.
She's had a really good start, as has Poe. They go 3 wide into turn 3 or 4. So Williams getting pushed about there. That's Richie Chapel. As Hassan Podgy got forced off track there. There's damage to the McLaren of Poe, I think it is. And tussle in the mid pack. Yeah, the front.
Oh, Fusion Game as well. Fusion Game and Richie Chapel.
Just about avoids Lawrence there, so had a good start as well. Tyler up.
Oh, he doesn't avoid the Ferrari.
P2.
He's made contact with the Ferrari there.
Poor Lions, no luck again.
Talking about no luck, Kudinch is down. Oh, he's out.
And out. Down
Talk
and
about
out.
no luck. Is that a
Twisted
safety
down
car?
and glitch. Maybe tangled there. I'm not too sure.
Oh, Scott and these drivers are a bit of a
Tyler was
tussle.
just ghosted. So.
Podgy going to go for the move around the outside. He's got it done. I think this is going to be the little battle to watch. Poe down to Dylan on the back. Wow, Elvis chunk.
Oh, we do have a VSC. A late one. Yeah, Poe up 10 places, and I think he's actually got wing damage. I did see a bit of wing come off.
Yeah,
Yeah,
no
he is
front
missing.
left.
Yeah. So he's doing well.
That's going to hinder him
P4
through this
now.
section next lap.
Yeah.
Big time.
There's the two Mercedes out in front. We've got Alpine of Kunich retired and Dylan only picking up 1 point as it stands in this sprint. So Mercedes will be right on the tail of Alpine going into the feature race. If it stays like this.
I think Kunich and Mr. Dan did come together.
Yeah, looks like that way.
Oh, and Tyler's up to Dylan's got a drive
Oh.
through.
It's all gone wrong for Alpine. As DRS is enabled to stop.
It's all gone wrong for Alpine, but it makes a better feature race for us.
Yeah. Looking very good for Mercedes, going to be very tight. They'll be up the front
That's
of the
3
grid for the
wide.
feature race as well. Dylan comes out on top in that one, but he has a drive through, so I don't think Scotty and Tyler too bothered about that. Tyler goes for the switch back on Scotty. That's a nice move from the AlphaTauri.
If I was them two, I'd let him past anyway, just try to sit on the back of him.
Podgy no ring either. He's up there in P5 behind the other driver.
Has he hit the back
Wing
of
and
Poe?
Dylan. Yeah, comes through.
How's he going? Yeah, he's ahead now. Scotty up the inside. He's gonna get it down. We've seen a few rash moves into that corner before. Yep. Podgy entered the pits. Poe's decided to stay out though.
Yeah, here comes Scotty back on Tyler. So both low on ERS. Such a long straight here. Scotty does get ahead of AlphaTauri once again.
The AlphaTauri is all over the back. If he gets a good exit, probably good enough.
This thing in Mexico though, you get the double DRS. Scotty had the DRS there.
Tyler also had DRS. I don't know if Scott was close enough to Dylan at that point. I don't think he would have been, but they
Yeah,
both,
I'm not sure.
had DRS, which was on. Dylan catching to the back of Poe
Comfortable.
now. That's the corner cut from Dylan, and maybe not on there. Is Poe going to let him through? Probably not. It's a nice move though if he gets it down, and he has. Late on the brakes. Car in front does have damage, but still going to be get yourself in there.
Just give Dylan comes in for his drive through. Yep.
That's
So
hindered
essentially
Poe.
gives Poe a DRS and then goes to the pits.
Scotty's managed to catch him, and Tyler's fallen back from Scott now. So Scott has been helped by Dylan making that overtake there, because he could get Poe, which would be a P4 for him in the sprint race, which would be a very good result, especially with
Still.
Poe's damage as well.
Yeah, we're not even halfway through the sprint race yet, and Poe still P4, but I can't see him hanging on to that.
Not the way I'm watching Scotty catch up right now.
Front three, well, not much happening up the top here. Two Mercedes leading, fresh. Obviously got that lead to Poe, who's going slow with wing damage.
Yeah,
There's a little
Poe.
battle form for P7. There is quite a few cars in the train here,
I think it'd be
led
damage
by Elvis
limitation
Chunk.
for Poe.
Whoa!
Yeah.
All three cars behind Elvis Chunk. Yeah, went wide through the S's.
Oh, Fusion's round again.
Oh.
Lion just tapped it.
Yeah, Lars just slightly outbraking himself there into the back. Fusion
Richie
game got
Chapel
damaged
now.
as well.
Front wing damage. I don't know how. I don't think he hit the wall. El Raw coming into the pits.
Oh, is that Richie Chapel going a bit sideways there as well? Lost a bit of traction.
Scotty might get put here down the second dose of DRS straight. He's got the ERS on. Poe's still got 63%.
Poe covers,
that's late.
well, tries to cover the outside. Yeah, a bit late movement, but Scotty is through.
Put it there. Poe might go. Ooh. Wouldn't stick your nose
Let's
up
go.
there. You've got to trust the
Yeah,
driver ahead.
Special wing damage, got to trust yourself not to
Oh,
understeer.
that's
But as
Woody Ketchup.
Woody Ketchup
Oh no.
comfortably
Oh,
in the
he
lead,
can't
now
get
he
it in a
can't.
straight line.
He's all this time. Just cool his tyres down now.
So this little battle between
Yeah.
Poe and Scotty is now for the podium. Well, I say Poe,
There
it's
goes,
not.
Elvis Chunk. He gets a 3-second time bully as he passes.
Do we count it as a
And he's
podium
gone around
in the
again.
sprint race?
He's got to cool his tyres down, Woody Ketchup. What's that, sorry?
Do we count the podium in a sprint race?
Not on the stats, no.
Ah, right. Just because there's a certain someone sat in the podium positions. Poe down the inside of Scotty into turn 1.
I'll give it to Poe, he's doing alright for that wing damage.
He should have a lot of ERS, but he's burned most of it now. So it's sort of a level playing field now. He's left room there, Poe. Fair play to him. This has been a nice clean battle so far. I don't know if Tyler's catching these two up or not, although Tyler does have a penalty, so it won't be position if he does.
It's big in the constructors now as well, because Mercedes were going to be pretty much level with Alpine, but now that really catch a spin out of the points now, as Scotty does go back down the inside of Poe, where he takes that position.
I expect
Tyler
Poe to
is
be
catching
straight back
because he
past.
is now in DRS range.
Oh, I think Tyler might just flip the wall there. I don't think he got damage from it, but the little tap on the exit. First time I've seen this new McLaren livery. Oh, and that's a Red Bull El Raw round in Sector 2. The new McLaren livery on tracks. First time I've seen it. I've raced with it, but you can't really tell from the onboard.
I like it.
It's a shame it won't be
DRS
here
again.
for long.
On the inside, and had to correct himself, but he's out of that move, gone for the switchback, and here he comes down the inside again. Nice and clean. Tyler, toward the view.
I think Scotty's chance to get away is now. He's got Tyler on the back of Poe. Poe's very
There we
close
go.
to him.
Tyler might have him here as well.
That's in the
He
pit.
cuts a corner.
Yeah, Scotty's out the
Tyler
DRS now.
DRS.
I wonder, is that Richie Chapel? No.
Yeah, I think I was just having a moment through the S's.
Now Scotty's chance to try and get away from these two. He's out of the DRS. Tyler looks like he's going to get Poe.
Very good exit from Tyler, but no ERS at all. You can see, not really. When you haven't got ERS at all, it's very hard to pass, even with DRS, unless you have
late braking though.
a low downforce setup.
Scotty's just going to encourage these guys to fight. I think. He'll be,
See, look at that Poe fighting back even without ERS and DRS. He must have a much slower downforce speed than Tyler.
if you're Poe, you want to be ahead going into these corners, as we saw last lap. You can't keep with the car in front unless the car in front makes a mistake. He's having to lift off considerably.
Yeah.
Although he's done well enough to stay somewhat close through there. So fair play to him. Would he catch up and Elvis Chunk getting penalties? And Lions.
And Lions. There's a gamer fending off Dylan.
They've got a hefty little train in there. Once they'll catch up to each other.
Yeah, where's this train come from? It's an Elvis Chunk train who's making his debut, by the way. Elvis Chunk, I think. Might be his first, might be his second. I can't quite remember.
I remember the name. I just don't remember if I've seen it on the track before.
Move behind. That is Willie Ketchup on the outside of Lions. Gets that move done up to P9.
Luckily for them two, they haven't really dropped out the train either. Because I'll pose back up past Tyler now.
Dylan, who's set to score a point as things stands. Yeah, the front three are just well away now.
Here comes Dylan
Here
round the
comes
outside.
Dylan, yep.
He does have damage, Fusion. He's squeezed a little bit now.
The top picks up another 3 seconds, so it's going to be close, I think. There's only a lap to go when they cross the line, so final lap of the sprint. Oh no, got one more lap, sorry. So I was on the ball with Dylan, so normally it like changes when they cross the line.
Dylan running on no ERS either. People are struggling with that. They'll be right buggered in the race.
Yeah, especially in Mexico, you don't really regain the ERS because there's not many places to lift off or heavy braking zones.
Oh,
That was a weird contact. That was Chunk.
he hit the side
Dylan
pod
make
quite
contact.
hard.
Yeah. Oh, now Dylan picks up 3 seconds, so he's now out the points on track and on mountains. As Paloma now starts the final lap. It's a nice view of the helicopter as Woody Ketchup trying to make a move on Fusion Gamer.
Tyler is past Poe, although that went last, even if he does manage to keep it foul lap. Dylan, Woody.
Woody Ketchup just run out a bit of room there. And then
On
take
Fusion in
advantage.
front of them. And we've got two, we go 2 by 2, like Noah's Ark. These lot are going to get quite close
Spent
to
their
each other.
ERS.
I bet Woody Ketchup, oh no, it's not Woody Ketchup, I bet Lions is sat there thinking, what's going on in front? Can I pick up any of the pieces? Oh,
Woody
it's a bit
Ketchup runs
squiggy.
Dylan off the track there. Yeah.
Fusion's managed to... I think Fusion will probably be okay now. Actually, no, he won't be because he's got the damage through Sector 2.
Oh, and Dylan's gone around again.
Yeah, I think the Ketchup's just had a bit of a wobbly exit as well. I don't know if that was a factor as Poe's Tyler's gone through again. But anyway, Paloma come through to win the sprint. Yeah. And Fresh come home in P2.
Yeah, we'll be happy with that.
But he's only halfway there.
Good chance in the race
Oh,
anyway.
Poe's just got a penalty. Oh, he still goes ahead.
Yeah. I think Tyler picked up a couple. That's a good result for Poe as well, especially with wing damage for most of that race. Apart from lap 1, I think. So, fair play to him.
Yeah, I believe so.
And Richie Chapel jumps up to P7 there. Elchunk picks up a final point. Dylan just missing out, so no points at Alpine. So, Mercedes now at 17 points behind Alpine going into the race.
Indeed.
There's Willie Ketchup's. Come on, son. I've got another race to do yet. See, cross the line, completes the sprint.
What a wild one that was.
Yeah. So there it is, the sprint results. If you want to run down the grid for us. We have Paloma picking up maximum points for Mercedes. Fresh P2, Scotty third, Poe fourth, Tyler in fifth, Fusion Gamer, Richie Chapel, Elvis Chunks are the point scorers. Dylan, Poddy, Lyons, Willie Ketchup, Elvor, Twisted Dan and Kuninch. He's starting at the back of the grid. He can watch all the chaos unfold in front of him.
Yeah, it's still an exciting grid. You haven't really had the quicker ones come to the front yet. Woody Ketchup, he'll be one to watch from the back, I think, if he can keep it in a straight line and on the track.
So, I've seen Woody Ketchup's pace early on. Paloma starting at P1. It's going to be close, I think, for the constructors. 17 points.
All the better for us.
Suppose better give him a ready up time unless he's already done that. 20:57, let's see. Right, well, I didn't actually look at the previous winners around here. Let's have a look for the previous winners on track tonight at Mexico. So only, well, actually Woody Ketchup, oh no, sorry, Dewey Depre won it last season when he dominated that race. His one and only tier 3 race. Tier 2. No previous history really for drivers on the grid, so have a new winner at Mexico. Yeah, it's not only the constructors fighting for, it's a seat that's fighting for next season as well.
Of course.
So Looks like some of them are not off to the best start tonight. Lots of wing damage going on.
I don't believe the damage carries over, does it?
No. There we go, we are going to be underway in a few seconds for the final race of Season 8. Glad to get this one over and done with. We can start concentrating on the brand new season, which should be very interesting indeed. So here we go then, 5 red lights and away we go.
Fresh was a good start again, but then equally the second phase.
Second phase. So we go 3 wide just behind him.
Yep.
Scotty, Tyler and Poe. So another long run down to turn 1.
Fresh looks to go around the outside, he's got it done.
Takes the lead. Has damaged the Aston Martin there, I think that might have been Scotty. So he got pinched on the inside. Fresh in the lead after first couple of turns. Up to Scotty. Maybe has wing damage, we'll have a look. Can't see any visual. It might have been the AlphaTauri then. Tyler is the one with damage. I think. Yeah. He started on the softs as well.
Yeah, very mixed grid for tyres. A fusion on the hards. Quite a few people on the hards actually towards the back. Going longer.
Ketchup gets through on Lyons there.
Dropped on the outside.
Dylan
Tyler.
just about avoids contact with Fusion Gamer.
Tyler's struggling with that damage.
Yeah, it's holding everybody up. And he's all went very wide there, and then they caught out people going down the inside.
Yeah, it's a bit of a hard place, so he's in the wrong place at the wrong time as well. He's lost Lyons in the
He's
pits.
tied in the pits.
Yep. Poe overtakes Scotty now.
Yeah, Fresh still leads us after lap 1. Let's have a look. How much is he? Well, he's that same ERS as Paloma, so he's doing it on merit.
Has Fresh
Dylan.
ever led the race?
I believe so, yeah.
I thought he might have.
And Dylan is on the chart. He's up to P5. We're just overtaking Fusion Gamer. Fusion Gamer getting swamped down here by Willie Ketchup as well.
Both on the hards. A little bit squeezed there, I think.
Very hard to go side by side through there.
And Dylan is on the charge. He does not want to give up this constructor. He's absolutely flying. Lyon's car is still out on track. Which is yellow flags as it just disappeared. Is Paloma close enough for a move? Wouldn't say so.
Fresh is looking fast. Just set the fastest lap of the race.
And Paloma
Not
didn't beat it
quite.
either.
Yeah, he's not really burning ERS either. It's the same amount as anybody else really. Doing a good job so far. There's a long way to go. 36 laps around it.
It is a long run.
He's fighting with Elvis Chunk, who goes down the inside.
Nice to see a bit of action between these guys.
Elvis Chunk did a bit of drifting on the exit there. And looks like Kinich had the pit as well on that one, unfortunately. Somewhere along the line. Thought back.
I think he has to be branded Mr. Unlucky.
Yeah.
Whatever he does, we've lost someone there. Was it Is that Elvis Chuck? I think it is.
Yeah, but here come Paloma for the lead. Down the inside. But uses 5% ERS already.
Yeah, Fresh has still got some to play with. As he looks like he's going to get a good run here.
Paloma wants a double DRS though.
It's a bit of a shame they haven't got a detection point in between there.
Hmm.
But then, where do you put it? On the exit of the corner? I don't know. Let's see if Fresh can stay with that.
It's quite strange, Paloma using all that ERS already.
Dylan right on the back of Scott, believes the closest battle we've got at the minute. Or Elmore. No, he's not in the race. He seems to have disappeared.
A bit of a Scotty train forming. We've got Dylan Woody Fusion behind him.
It's not a
Poe's
train
not
you
far
want to be
ahead,
part
so-
of.
Yeah, so it might be a Poe train shortly. Scotty's ERS management so quite good so far.
I think Poe's just getting away a little bit. I think he needs to burn some. There goes the fastest lap of the race.
Not surprised with all the ERS just been burning, but Dylan up to P4 now as he passes Scotty down the straight. Another one who's used quite a lot of ERS, but he is on the charge like we said. Both Mercedes in the points right now.
As it stands, they wouldn't be winning this. They would be winning the constructors, would they? I don't think they
Yeah,
would. Well, they would be, I think.
Playing with the fastest lap and then
26.
another 1, 2, 4, 6
Dylan's
points
on
add on,
12.
so I believe they would be in the lead. Well, it's very level. They're I think they're 3 points in the lead as things stand.
Elvis Chunk
Mercedes.
losing another position. Another spin.
As things stand, Mercedes in the lead by 3 points.
So really, Dylan needs to finish in the podium places and hope that Woody Ketchup doesn't really go anywhere. Although Koenig
I think
still is
Woody-
in the race, so there's a safety car.
One safety car. Yeah, exactly. Woody Ketchup's on the alternative strategy as well, so I respect he'll be good on the second
expect
stint.
Koenig
he's
should be going
still-
to the end. If he can get
Still
those
in the
past
train
him,
on the
he can,
hards as well, so he's dragged along. When he gets on the mediums, he'll be flying, especially through the S section.
then. Yeah, that's where the time is. Does seem a little bit eager on the throttle though. Just watching him come out the corner exits, he is prone to a little tank slapper. I think Scotty might be at risk of getting overtaken by Woody Ketchup. Oh, it's going to be earlier than I thought it would.
Down the side he goes. Right, Woody Ketchup will have the DRS. As they make slight contact, as Woody Ketchup just about keeps it out of the wall. And here he comes with the DRS.
Wish you would have got that done
Simple
even
move.
now.
Scotty could have defended that if he wanted to. With all that ERS he's got, but he's fighting his own battle. Oh, he's going down, deep down the outside there.
He's got to watch Fusion behind him.
Podgy in 8th, El War, if that is AI though it is, so Richie Chapel 9th basically, and Tristan Dan in the points currently.
We've hit a bit of a stalemate. People can see the cars in front of them, they just can't get past. As Poe's starting to
that
catch
ERS.
fresh.
Saw that ERS usage they've been doing.
Yeah.
Dylan might be going for a move here on Poe, but Poe, can he get the DRS on Fresh ahead?
I think he might be
I
a
think
little
he
bit off.
may have just missed it, so Dylan has a chance to get past now.
He has, yeah.
He's quite far back.
So I think now's the time for. Wow, I don't know. It's now the time. Tyler overtakes his teammate. Oh no, he doesn't. He spanned. Oh, I think they came together. The two Alpha Tauris.
Not good, not good. Brings Pete back into the run here. Oh, he's say Elvor not in his car, so 11th is essentially 10th right now.
Then we jump up his way.
I think Poe might just get the DRS here on Fresh.
Yeah, I think he will.
Oh, Dylan!
Oh, has he gone?
Ooh,
Managed
just
to keep it
about
out of the
survives.
wall, yeah.
Yeah, just lost the rear on the
The
exit of
constructors
S's.
takes another twist.
He did hit the wall though, so there is potential wing damage, but I don't think he hit it hard enough to
It's
get it.
very unlucky. Removing the rear wing, wouldn't it? If you know.
Yeah,
That's the one you can't fix.
that is the race through on it. As up ahead, Fusion Gamer and Scotty. Scotty pass up to P5. Probably the two best ERS management on track right now, as there's a damn finish there. So Paloma is gone, she's up the road. Fresh P2 being hunted down by Poe.
Would he catch up in a very good place right now on his tyres?
He has the penalty though. In the sprint race by this time we had penalties pretty much all across the board. Only 3 drivers got penalties so far.
Yeah, I think people are a little bit less eager to sort of get jiggy on right now. They're just sort of
Yeah.
binding their time.
It's looking very good for Mercedes right now. But one safety car could change everything.
Indeed.
Poe, he might be able to get it on the second straight here.
Depends how good his exit is.
Come off his onboard.
He's had a pretty decent exit. He's not going for the slipstream though. And this might get done anyway. Gonna be a late one. Pressure's left the room. I was said thank you for the room. I've left us some back.
Yep, there he goes very wide. Stays ahead.
Look how much Woody Ketchup has caught up just through that. He's got up about 8/10. So nearly a second. Oh, but he's gone a little bit deep into there. I'm not really sure what the crossover period will be for the tyres. I think the medium should go for around another 25 laps. I reckon 4 or 5 laps.
Yeah. He's about half the race on it now. Pretty standard. Or just under for the mediums.
Woody Ketchup looks like he'd just get DRS. If he's been nice, which he hasn't. Pressure's got it though, so will we see? I don't think he'd be. Is he going to go for that in turn 1? No. Which is probably a good idea. Pressure usually gets a pretty nice run through here. Has matched it though.
Scotty on the back of Fusion Gamer.
Did pick up a time
Fusion Gamer
penalty
has
there.
a DRS. There comes Dylan on the move on Scotty. Down the inside he goes, gets that move done. Work his way back up the field again. Fusion game out ahead.
He doesn't like making things easy for himself, Dylan. Fresh is slowly recovering that ERS. He may have to burn a little bit over here to catch back up to Poe.
Yeah, if Alpine do win the constructors in this position, it'll be pretty good, pretty impressive. 13 points behind as things stand.
It would be impressive.
Ideally, Woody Ketchup's penalty might switch it round towards the end.
Yeah, Fusion is in that gap as it stands, so I think Fresh must have been burning down that start finish straight. Put back up to Poe. Yeah, Fresh is burning again.
Dylan got that straight line speed. He's going for the move, is he? He's going to back out last second. No, he's gone for it. Down the inside he goes, up to P5.
Two very good drivers going to battle then.
Yeah.
Very respectful of each other.
Just AI action going on at the back.
Oh, Woody Ketchup's round!
Oh, there we go. There's the title swing that we wanted. Swung again. And let's see where he settled down. We're going to settle down in P8 because Woody Ketchup's pit stop behind. So let's work this out again.
Spin. So, what does that mean?
To Mercedes and then 12 points for Alpine. So Mercedes in the lead by 1 point as things stand.
So
as fast as that could even come into
yeah,
play.
exactly.
I think it's held by Paloma, so I've added that on. It's not correct, and
Koenig could, if we're still in a situation in about 20 laps time, Koenig could come into play and win it for his team. Or
yeah,
at
exactly.
least
Tyler
make it
has
level.
got them penalties as well, so I've seen him pick up a couple, so I think he is in range of the penalty of Tyler.
Dylan
So
picks up a
obviously
time
don't-
penalty.
Changes again. We'll calculate the on-track points and then we'll wait to the end. As I'd imagine, well, maybe another 3 to 4 laps we'll see some pit stops from the medium runners.
We will get you the result on stream as well. We're not gonna let it boil over.
Yeah.
We want it here and now.
Also got the stewards inquiry after, but
Oh yes, of course. We've seen a few titles go either way with that before.
yeah.
Not to name names, but I think X Vaughn's lost a couple through that.
There comes Fresh on Poe. Can he get a good exit?
I think if you're fresh, you just sort of sit and see what happens at this point. Sort of save your ERS up, use it when you make a mistake or you have a little bit of a ball run. Because Woody
Very
Ketchup
clean
was
race
the
so
problem.
far.
Woody Ketchup was the
From
problem with
Fresh.
Fresh, yeah. He's got another hard problem coming up with Fusion Gamer, who is Woody Ketchup. Is he going for the move on Podgy? Or has he just been overtaken? He's going for a move, I think.
Oh, bit of a slide. Something happened at the back. I think Twisted Dan lost a couple of places.
Yeah. I think him and Elvis came together. Is Elvis Chunk? I don't think he's in the lobby. I think he's got a ghosted car.
Very disconnected. Here comes Woody Ketchum in, he should get the move done here. He's got a decent enough exit. He started to burn the ERS, but he should be able to get the move done before the corner. And he has up to P7 now. Podgy, of course, no penalties, just gonna try and stick to the back of him. Same strategy as well. Fusion Gamer is the one to watch here.
He certainly
looking,
is.
We're looking at a P2, I think. He keeps it clean.
How many?
It's,
You're about 7 seconds off our lead, isn't he? Roughly, probably a little bit more. So let's say 8.5. If he had a very good second run, could he be looking at the win? And there's the penalty.
Yeah, Freshman a bit wide there. It's up his first penalty.
So now it has become the Poe train.
Yeah, all these guys as well, just out of ERS apart from Fusion Gamer.
Or I refer back to it again. Monaco, the man didn't go under 90% ERS.
Yeah.
He didn't have to.
He does that every race to be fair. He does it with the ERS management, it's very good.
He's just got the raw pace, isn't he? He doesn't need to burn. He's very consistent with his lines through corners and stuff like that.
Oh, he's got a very bad run into turn 1 here. They could, well, it's compromised fresh. So that means Dylan can take advantage.
Yeah,
Get ahead.
It's sort of a domino effect there.
Yeah.
But Fresh will wait to see what Dylan does against the man in front. I think Scotty will be joining this little train fairly soon, if they start battling a bit more. The race leader with a penalty. That means Poe's only 3 seconds effectively behind her now, although she has got very good pace.
Fusion Gamer could potentially go for the win now. He doesn't pick up the penalty once he's on the mediums, so he clears these cars, gets some clean air.
Yeah, that's the problem. He's got to get past these boys first. This is what's hindering him winning, in my opinion, as Poe's the first and Fresh follows.
Yeah, but so once he gets them cars in the pits, he can start burning that ERS to try and get the overcut that he's got at his disposal.
Both of them going for the undercut here on Dylan. And if they DRS off each other, they might just get him.
Dylan with clean air now as well, so we see it's true pace.
Yeah, he might go long.
Yeah, now we can see Fusion Gamer dip into his ERS to try and get on the back of Dylan.
Smart move. Got a back marker ahead of these, isn't it?
Yeah, I think it's AI though, so they should be able to go through. Or was it twisted down?
I believe
It's twisted down.
Twisted, yeah, but he'll ghost for them.
Yeah.
As El Raw's bot has made up another place. McGinnis.
Yeah, so Knich currently in the points then.
He is indeed.
Or is he? No, he's not. I'm sorry, because El Raw's not in the points anymore, so... Twisted down is out.
Twisted out, yeah. That's on track,
Set in
and
the pits.
that is a safety
Oh, there
car.
we go, safety car. Perfect timing for, well,
For Dylan and the race leader.
a few gamer takes the lead race. Is the safety car going to collect him or is he going to get past?
He gets past, he's probably try and pit.
If it's
No,
collected him, it's
collected
very
him, yeah.
unlucky. Oh, that is really
And
bad.
Podgy's gone through as well. But Paloma, it's just ruined her gap. It's really helped Poe. That's who's I'd say the biggest gainer out of this. Is Poe 7GR. He's effectively leading this race with penalties and pit stops.
Yeah. That is proper gut Fusion Gamer and Podgy literally just past the pits and the safety car collects him, so...
Koenig coming into the pits. Let's see what he boxes for.
So these two cars up front are now essentially a pit stop behind.
Koenig is coming for mediums. I don't know if they'll be scrubbed or not. He won't have a fresh set, will he?
Yeah, for the sprint race. Get 2 sets of mediums with the sprint race. Added on. But yeah, I think Fusion Gamer and Podgy need to pit here, so we don't. So they're at least back on the train. You know, come out.
Yeah.
Maybe P9. But
Yeah.
if they stay out,
P8 or
they're
9.
going to
I
be
think.
pitting anyway. See what they do.
Yeah,
Fusion Gamer in. Podgy
Podgy's
as well.
copied. Yeah, it's a hard pill to swallow, but I think you've got to do it, haven't you?
Yeah,
You
Fusion
lose,
Gamer's got to do it all again.
you lose more than you gain out of that.
In the same case, they'll be on the faster tyres. So they could make up those positions again. Well, it brings Koenig back into play anyway. He's got a good chance of scoring some points now. He's got no penalties. Gaps are closed now, so it could all change once again. Where's Dylan? He's P2. So switch. Oh, let's work this out then. So let's give it that. So Paloma in the lead with the fastest lap currently, I believe. So 26 points. We catch up. 10. So there. 18 Dylan. So as things stand, on track without the penalties, Alpine now back in the lead by 3 points.
I have a funny feeling that might change a couple of times before now and the end of the race, because
Yeah.
Koenig is in a good position as well to go up a few. It's all over the place.
This is where the race could get a bit messy here, whether you see one safety car comes out and if one follows a couple of laps later, they all bunch up again. With people on different strategies. What's happening here? Scotty, a fresh trading places. Or is that just a visual glitch on the standing there?
I didn't quite catch it. I can't remember who was ahead. Who was ahead? Was Fresh, I believe, wasn't it?
Yeah. I don't know. Well, you can see Fresh trying to get back past, so it looks like he is. Oh, what's he doing? It's going a bit too far.
Scott's going to have to go off track
Yeah.
in order to let not Twisted, it's just 'cause he's left. Fresh to go back through, or he's going to have to do it on the restart. Otherwise, he's got a penalty coming his way.
Yeah. A slam dunk 5-second penalty.
Not given by the
he
game,
is
but
at
given by
fault.
the stewards.
Yeah. That's if he is at fault, but Fresh was ahead and on track still, and Scotty shouldn't have passed. Six car in this lap. We'll see if Scotty does give that position back at the restart.
If I was Fresh,
Should have
I'd
given
probably
it
be
back.
expecting it.
Yeah, should have given it back underneath the safety car because he's only going to compromise himself down the long straight. Might even get eaten up by Woody Ketchup and Fusion Gamer.
Or more.
Yeah. Paloma gets us underway then.
Oh, Fresh is a poor restart. The Scotty will be proper stuff. That's back markage out.
So Scotty not going to give that position back, so I'll wait for the clip to come in, but we'll see what happened. Yes.
He is deemed at fault.
Yeah, slam dunk 5-second penalty coming Scotty's way as Poe gets ahead of Dylan.
For now. Blame seems to have a great restart and has gone.
Picking up where she left off. Everyone got a fresh recharged battery as well to play with. So we'll see who manages it best this time. Already a lot of people use 50% down the main straight. Fresh picks up another 3-second time penalty. So still looking good for Feeding Gamer, Podgy, all penalties ahead, Poe as well, very handy here.
A certain driver that reminds me of that is a certain Toto Wolff. He just sort of sort of glides under the radar and then bang.
Fresh losing more places, so I did see a bollard go flying across my screen, but I don't know who that was. Fresh using a lot of his battery to get past Feeding Gamer here. He's going to do it, but
He should get him a
it's
thumbs
going to
up
cost
there.
him.
He's got a massive amount, isn't he?
Yeah. It's passed for now Fresh, but it's going to hurt him later on in the race as Tyler gets past. Richie Chappell, let's see how Knut's doing at the back. He's just taking a back seat, waiting for the chaos to unfold. He's probably still in the points for the penalties. Probably his goal now is Willie Ketchup and Scotty side by side. Willie Ketchup got a role to play here for Mercedes, being a reserve driver.
Yellow flags. Who's that?
Richie, I believe.
Yeah, Richie. The Kunich is now in the points.
Yeah. That could be huge because we have
Fresh and Scotty
Willie
getting
Ketchup
close.
and Paloma in the top 4 right now.
Scotty's run wide. Has Scotty got damage, I'm thinking? Doesn't look like it. Oh, that's tyre
Probably
banging.
does now. Oh, one of them's got damage, I reckon.
There's a hefty one.
Apex got very tight there. And now he's going to be under pressure with no ERS from the game. And here comes Podgy. Going for a double overtake, isn't he? I think it's been a good camera angle when there's like multiple cars battling. There we go.
One day.
Yeah, it just gives me like some crappy side pod view and I can't even see anything.
Some little on board.
So, Dylan and Poe going at it into turn 4. Dylan round the outside, Poe will have the inside line with a double right-hander. So still side by side, going into the S's. I think Dylan is... No, Poe.
Didn't let him back through.
Yeah.
I think it might have been an illegal overtake. Dylan doesn't want to risk a off-track penalty. There's in one from the stewards for an illegal overtake.
Game up, all the way back and Fresh now, just going to lead the DRS to Scotty ahead.
Certain little Alpine is catching up to this little train.
Yep, so Pete needs to do, just keep up with the cars ahead. All them penalties ahead is going to cost them.
Oh, hello.
So
Woody
battle up
Ketchup
ahead.
come up from nowhere into P2.
Oh, missed that one. Double overtake potentially. They're still side by side with Dylan, and
Oh,
there's contact
they're
and
both
collect the Poe. And
Poe.
again,
Poe's got lucky now. Oh, has he
Dylan's
got
not
damage?
happy. That's the Poe. Twist once again. But was that really Ketchup's fault? I do not know, because I had a pretty poor view of it.
I'd have to see it again, I think. Seemed like Dylan was a little bit stuck on the inside of the corner, although we'll have to see how far ahead Woody Ketchup was. But that
So
has not helped Poe.
No, that's pretty much killed the constructors. As Poe's gone very wide, I think he's got damage on that. I'd be very surprised if he doesn't.
Yeah, he did bump Alpine pretty hard, which sent Dylan into a 180.
Oh, and now
Fusion.
Fresh is running to the back of Fusion.
He's lost multiple
Keeps going
places
though.
through that. Yeah, post-up damage.
Oh, yeah. Oh, sorry. Someone spun with us. Vince.
This race just keeps throwing up curveballs, and we've still got 12 laps left.
Good old change again, as here come Podgy on Fresh.
That's really unfortunate
Runs
for
out of
Poe,
room.
because I think this has been one of his
Oh,
better
there's
drives.
contact as well. Tyler's around. It's all happening. Tyler tried to overtake Podgy and Fresh battling and just. Well, I didn't really see
Oh,
what happened.
Fresh is sent. Oh, Fusion game is around.
And look at this
no.
Knich all of a sudden up to P5. So what's happening here? It's all.
What is going? Could we see a Koenig podium? Who
This is what I
knows
said a
with this
minute ago.
race?
Is like once the safety car comes out once, it just causes chaos with everybody on offset tyres and different strategies.
We thought it might be Dylan
Might be.
winning this constructors for Alpine, but it could be Koenig who is going to clinch the title. Oh, it's going to have to be a bloody good drive now. With them two
Still got some time
Mercedes
to
out
make
in
up
front.
as it's happened now. Richie Chapel was the place to Podgy. Dylan's still, well, he's in range, I'd say. Are scoring some pretty good points still.
Yeah, we just don't know.
10 laps to go.
Those medium runners' tyres will start going off in probably about with a couple laps before the end. So, Fusion Gamer gets past Tyler, does he? He does. Fusion Gamer's not been very lucky this race, I don't think. He's been hit a couple of times.
Yeah.
So Scotty up to P3, although we feel like he's going to get a penalty after the race. We're not seeing the clip yet, but we will
Something
wait.
to help. Potentially.
Yeah, of course, yeah.
So Fresh has got damage, I think, because he's struggling through that S there.
Nothing visual, but that doesn't mean he hasn't got any. As Podgy picks up the time pen.
Richie Chapel thought coming to this out of nowhere as well. He's up to P7. He's in the battle with Podgy Porter. Dylan just behind. To say that, Richie Chapel goes for a little bit of a slide. That's going to give Dylan a nice run with the
Oh, I
DRS.
thought he was going to come into. Oh,
Oh no!
no wing. He's going to have to do a whole lot with that. That's
Dylan.
safety car?
Yes, it is.
Yeah. That sort of saved Dylan, although I'm sure he wouldn't want that safety car. Poe though, back in it,
Another twist.
somewhat. Koenig is going to be, well, it'll be net P1 with all the penalties.
Yeah, it's going to help Koenig. It's going to about Podgy Porter to avoid there. Don't go a bit too fast and lose the safety car.
This
But
race,
it'd be interesting to see what happens now, because we are probably in the soft window potentially. Soft tyres. Poe and Richie Chapel have gone for it.
let's see if the front runners take the risk. If I was Paloma, I probably wouldn't. You know you've got the raw pace. I don't know. I really don't know. Well, we're going to find out.
Does.
No, is that
Staying out track
teammate?
position.
No. It's Scotty. Yes.
See if Fresh comes in for that wing change potentially, if he has. Yeah, Koenig's going for it. Sauce. As Podgy runs to the back of him.
I think Koenig has to, doesn't he, really? He's
Yeah,
got to try and
everybody
maximise.
behind has pitted as well, so he's going to come back out. El Roars and AI, so he's going to come back out in where he was pretty much, and on the soft tyres. And
We
two
could,
leaders, Mercedes, may have done like what they did in Hungary this year in real life.
Yeah, may have just lost the championship right there with that one decision from the two of them. I think they had to split the strategies really, just to try and maximise points.
That is the problem when you're the two leaders. You have the biggest choice to make out of everybody. Everyone else has got stuff to gain. You've got everything to lose.
So Elroy's obviously not here, so
I can quickly ghost through them. Ghost through Elroy. Yeah, everybody on the sauce.
it's going to be
Apart
interesting.
from the two leaders.
Yeah, it's just we won't know fully
So-
the full extent of this race till it's all over and probably hit the weekend.
Yeah. Yeah, Mercedes have done what they've done in real life at Hungary when they stayed out on the older tyres. Verstappen switched to the sauce and just obliterated them. But we'll see what happens.
My funny feeling is the Mercedes stand a better chance right here than they did in Hungary.
Yeah.
Our Mercedes drivers have got obviously an equal car.
In comes the pit, comes Podgy again. Oh, it's up to Podgy. Here's some positions, gonna get Dylan up another place.
Fresh up another place as well.
Change what Podgy's had. Or the game didn't decide to fix his wing.
I've had that problem in the past. It's not a nice one.
Yeah, I just literally try to do it on like lap one, just make it to yes, not auto.
If I pick up damage now, I tend to change it over. Nothing worse than an unexpected wing change when you don't need one.
Yeah, I suppose.
So how many racing laps will we get here? Probably
It's got
Richie
Richard
Chapel.
I can't say he's way behind, but he's retired in the pit, so just waiting for Podgy then to catch the pack. And I think he'll be out for one more lap.
Unless we get a late call. It's happened before. It's not
Yeah.
gonna happen again.
Podgy not
Oh yeah, of
close enough, I
course.
don't think.
I didn't see him on the little mini map. His white car blended in. I thought we were only waiting for Poe. So from third downwards, they're all effectively up one more place than what they are at the minute.
Yeah.
Fusion Game back in contention and winning the race again, by the way.
Yeah, that's, again, they're switching places on the straight. What's going on? Stay in single file. 2 cars width.
Unless Fusion Game has got rear wing damage from where he's been hit in the back of his car so many times.
Potentially, yeah.
I don't think it would take us long to wait and see on the restart. It's pretty apparent when the car has rear wing damage because it doesn't really want to stick to the track.
So we're going to have 5 laps of racing, 2 laps of DRS. Woody and Paloma are going to try and cling on to the live standings. They would win the constructors, but they are on mediums hard, everybody else on the sauce. And down
Penalties
here,
as well.
sauce are going to be well overpowered compared to
I think there's a back marker in between everyone here. There is.
Scott. He's trying to
Elvis
get
Trump.
past, but he's got to be careful. can't
Do you
pass
get
him and then expect to get your 5 seconds of move.
Do you get slipstream off a ghosted car? Oh, there's contact.
I'm not too sure, but Fresh got a 5-second penalty for contact with the gamer. So back underway.
I could get them move, which is not a far. Be interesting to see if the two race leaders fight here.
Looks like they're gonna try. Going into turn 1. Flame's got a bit of a wiggle, so Woody Ketchup might go for a move here.
Sector
They
1.
want to be careful.
Fusion Gamer is lost out again.
Going for Woody Ketchup takes the lead. Paloma going for the switch back there.
Scotty's
Don't want to try and
trying to
ruin
choose
their
the
own
right line.
chances.
Pete's on the back of them now.
He's just got to stay out of trouble now.
Doesn't it? Has Pete won a race before?
Yeah, won a few races around Monza.
He could be on for another one.
That is looking, well, looking that way at the minute. That'd be some story, the way this race has gone.
Yeah, after the race he's had, yeah. The season he's had. To end it like this would be brilliant.
Yeah,
The Ghost of Monaco.
stealing the headlines.
It proves that it takes two in a team, not just the one. Unlike the Haas yesterday.
Yeah, and the front three continue to burn the US credential 50%.
He's got to be careful that he doesn't fall out of the DRS, because if he does, then he just needs him to fight again. He's just going to have to burn to keep up.
I think he'll be alright, he just needs to keep it on track. No penalties, I think he's got this. Also on the sauce, it's gonna.
Scotty
Even
nearly
he is
making
a bit
contact with the car in front. Obviously Scott and Pete, former teammates, back in the day.
Yeah.
All these drivers are connected
You can see how
somehow.
slow Paloma is through the S's here compared to the soft runners. Fresh is past the AI of Elmore.
It's helping Paloma's teammate Woody Ketchup though.
And Dylan is now up to P6 on track as well, so it's looking good. It's going to be close, I think.
All Tyler's
Wait
taken
for
a
it,
little
yeah.
bit of a wibble.
Was that
Oh, he's going to go back
Poe
up the inside
round
of
at the
Cookie
back?
now. Not going to be in this one anymore.
Dylan grabs another point for Alpine.
Scotty might be
Passes
close
that.
enough to go for a move around the outside. Switch back.
Go back on board with Fresh and Dylan because they're having a little battle. Poe retires in the pit lane. He's giving up.
Which is a shame.
Fresh stayed ahead of Dylan, but I think Dylan going for the move on the outside.
Scotty up the inside of Woody Ketchup. Scotty is going to go and try and chase down the race leader. That's not Woody Ketchup, that's Paloma. He's up the inside of it anyway.
Yeah, Finch will just want to be taking a back seat here, just watch it. Don't want to make any risky moves.
No, he's got DRS though on Paloma. Will he try and get past? No, he's not close enough. No way.
Now we have Dylan on the back of Fresh, so it's looking.
Scotty.
It's going to be close. I think it's going in Alpine's favour right now, on the top of my head.
By the looks of it, yes. But it's just penalties. You don't know.
Yeah.
I think Woody Ketchup's probably safe in the race lead. Koenig needs to get past Paloma to stand a chance of winning. Because Woody Ketchup is just extending that gap as we speak. Although his tyres will start going off soon. Because they're reaching the end of their stint, I believe. About 16 laps of 20. Probably get 20 out of them, I reckon.
Dylan's got 0% ERS. He's stuck behind Fresh as Dylan
that
gives a
little
little
bump?
tap as well.
Yes, of
Yeah.
course. These boys are catching up to the second pack as well. can't tell if Scott's making inroad onto Woody Ketchup. I think he's starting to. And he's had a
Yeah.
poor S section there. Woody Ketchup's really nursing his tyres to try and get back home here. Yeah, I think Scotty's starting to catch, which is good news for that little Alpine. The one who was at the back,
Yeah.
he's going for it.
Penultimate
2
lap
laps
now.
remaining now, the penultimate lap of the season. And we still don't know
Dylan
what's
still
going to happen.
holds the fastest lap as well. That extra point as here comes Dylan again on fresh. Around the outside this time. Can he make this move? And he does round the outside.
Oh, nicely done.
Another few points at Alpine in the bag there if the penalties are correct. Tyler P7 now. Oh, there goes Fusion Gamer getting that fastest point, taking it off Alpine. It could come down to that. You never know.
Well, Scotty's catching Woody Ketchup here, so he might have a last lap battle for the race lead on track.
How Finch's in the net race lead, as you said, right
And
now.
he doesn't have any penalties, so he will definitely
Yeah.
win if he stays where he is. That is for certain. No matter who gets off-track penalties where, Coolidge will win this race if he can keep up.
Yeah, Dylan can protect him now.
Yeah, I think Dylan would be foolish to go for a move on his teammate here with what's
Yeah.
at stake.
If we are now in the final lap. Scotty did not quite get the DRS on the leader. Or did he? No.
No.
Loma's got a chance here of getting, but without the ERS, it's not going to happen. But Knight has fallen out of the range, so it could depend on the penalties ahead.
Come on,
Falling behind a
Pete.
little bit.
Get those tyres home.
Dylan's going to push him along. Or is the pressure getting to him?
Let's hope not. If there was one man that's deserved a win this season, it's
He
that
goes
man.
wide. Lucky that was probably his second warning or something. Goes half a second slower than his fastest lap. Here we go, fireworks are going off.
Who are they going off for? We'll wait and see. The last corner of the season. Woody Ketchup's going to come through in the net race lead. Scotty takes it on the line. Paloma takes it.
And Koenig just takes the win. On the
That's
final race of the season.
things you love to see.
Brilliant race. Some twists and turns. Let's work it out quickly on the track. So 25, 18, 15, 12, 10, so 35 points for the Alpine, and that should be enough to secure it. So I think we catch up fourth, so that's 10 points. No, sorry, 12 points. Driver of the day goes to Knight, and rightly
I
so.
fully agree with that, yeah.
Let's just double check the on-track result. So Paloma third, so 15, so 27. So yeah, that does confirm it by quite a long way in the end. Pretty much as they started, 25 points ahead of Mercedes and the constructors.
And I
Koenig
believe
getting his first win of the season.
we've got a
in
few
dramatic
goodbyes to
fashion.
say for the end of this season. I believe our race winner and constructors winner is bowing out after this race.
Well, if he's I think he's not going to get a seat next season, and he might have said that. He's certainly given himself the best chance to now, as he's won it. But if he does retire well, until we get tier 3 back, is the way to go out.
Yeah, congratulations to the Alpine team. They've been very good this season.
Yeah, that was a very, very topsy-turvy race. But Kuninch, the unlikely hero for Alpine there, comes home for the win. I'll quickly run down the grid order. Scotty Ploman clinks the podium. Woody Ketchup, Dylan, Elroy's AI, so he won't get that fresh. Podgy, Tyler, Fusion Gamer, and Poe, I believe, is the top 10. And then Richie Chappell, Twisted Dan, and Lions, the DNFs there. But yeah, fantastic
Absolutely brilliant.
to end it on there. Very good story for Pete winning that one. And well, we'll see you in a couple of weeks. Lots happening in the next couple of weeks over Discord. With everybody getting their seats, with team principals picking their drivers. We'll see who goes where. But we'll return for Tier 1 on Tuesday the 25th of October. And then Tier 2 will be on Thursdays now, on the 27th. As we're now down to 2 tiers. I probably expected it to be only one season, depends how it goes really. Within the too many drivers for 2 tiers, but not enough for 3, so we'll see what happens. But thank you, Joel, for being the commentator this season for Tier 3.
No problem.
We'll see. Next season we do the same again.
I hope so.
Yeah. Alright, thank you for a great season, and we'll see you next time in a few weeks. Good night.